Good morning. How is everybody? I am Linda Cullen from Crafty Stampin, and welcome to Coffee and Crafts. So I'm excited to have everybody here today. I'm just back from, well, not just back. I'm a week back from vacation, but I feel like it's like just back because too much to do. And I'm also thankful I think I've shown before, I make all these lists of things I need to do to make sure this broadcast goes off well, and today I'm very thankful for it because I haven't done this now in 3 weeks. We've been Coffee and Crafts, been gone for 3 weeks, and some of it is like, I forgot how I did this. So if there are a few hiccups, I apologize in advance. So thank you for joining me, and if you're new to Coffee and Crafts, I'm Linda Cullen, and this is my online class, and we do a little bit, it's something different, whatever kind of, comes by. Excuse me, everybody gets their morning beverage. I have my coffee over here. I'm a East Coast girl, so Dunkin' Donuts is my thing. I put it off to the side. I'm afraid I'm going to bump it. So today we are going to make a card from the new catalog. Oh, I left it in plastic. There we go. Got another one. Okay, over here. Here we go. So this is using the new stamp set from the catalog called Count Your Blessings. And here, I have a second camera. I should try to use it. Oh, what are we doing here? Hold on. Oh, I thought I had, see, here we go. I thought I had some things all changed and was going to work great, and it's not. So that's it. So let's try that button. Okay, there we go. So here's the card we're making is from the new catalog, the holiday catalog, the Count Your Blessings stamp set. One I thought, excuse me, it was really pretty. And this is the card I did for a swap, not Tammy's swap, but this is a different swap I had done. And I wanted to show you how I did it. So hi everybody. So I see everybody. I know what a crazy things going on in this country right now. We got fires in the northwest and rain and hurricanes in the south. So it was a little rainy here today. I know someone had mentioned on another thing that they were under severe thunderstorm warnings for this morning. Wasn't sure she was going to be able to watch. So I thank everybody who has made it. If you're escaping something horrible for a little moment of respite, I thank you for joining me. So here we go. So see, I'm not used to my own schedule of patterns of things. So if you're new to Coffee and Crafts, so I like to do a little giveaway. I forget what your screen you're watching. So for live broadcast giveaway today, so anyone who shares this video while we are live on Facebook, and the live button is moved. I think it's now over here in the corner, but it's also some of the sizing is different because I'm square on my iPad and my iPhone, but I'm rectangular on my with the feed that's going out, so I'm not sure where it is now. But we're giving away the Bermuda Bay, or I'm giving away stitched ribbon for the live giveaway. So if you leave a comment during this broadcast, you will be entered in to win the ribbon. Our My Watch Later giveaway is the Joyful Nativity set. Someone won it a couple weeks ago. They didn't claim it, so it is up again for grabs. So this will be anyone who leaves a comment while we're live, if you're watching after the live, or if you're watching after the live on YouTube. If you share this video and say that you shared with the D, you will get a second entry to win this stamp set. So I thank everybody for joining and for commenting and sharing. It means a lot. And let's just run through. I see a lot of people still coming on. I'm going to run through just a few of the things that are going on with Stampin' Up. And then we're going to, I set up some hot buttons and they're not working. There we go. And then we'll get to making the card and picking the watch later winner from last time. Brain's still on vacation. A couple more of these, by next week we'll be moving right. So on the 10th, which is on Sunday, is the last day to sign up for September's Paper Pumpkin. And it's also, if you are a brand new Paper Pumpkin subscriber, it is your last day to get the 50% off the new kit. So that is a big deal. New catalog is going great. I have to say the painted autumn and painted harvest stamp set and paper and bundle are, I think every order that I've gotten has had that. It is hugely popular. But if you need that, send me an email or you can fill out the form on my blog and I will more than happily mail that along to you. Our current promo right now is the Merry Patterns Hostess set. So if you host or if you have your own individual sale of $300 or more, you will get this for free in addition to all your other Hostess rewards. So that is what's going on. So let's pick a winner. So from way back when on, I think, oh goodness, I had the date. Way back in August, I think it was before I left, so it was probably like the 9th of August. We're almost a month away. We had for the spooky, wicked cool, Halloween set. So we're going to pick for that. So let's come over here. And so to do this, I use random.org. And I'm going to flip through here real quick. So if you left a comment on the Facebook or the YouTube, you got an entry here. And if you shared it and said you shared it, you have a second entry. So everyone, you can see whose name's there twice, said they shared. So I'm going to quickly flip through. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. And so I'm going to hit randomize. And whoever ends up on the top is going to be the winner. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, randomize. And our winner is Martha Bruner. I am terrible at pronunciation of names, so if I butchered it, I'm very sorry. But Martha, congratulations, you are the winner. And so if you head to my website to specials, then giveaways, there's a form there you fill out, and I will mail that to you. If you don't claim it within 2 weeks, it gets put back in the pile for everyone else. So there is that. So let's get making. Let's make a card. So hold on. Oh, you keep losing me. So I'm going to quickly look. Log out and log back in. Facebook has done a whole bunch of changes. So I don't know what's going on. I know everything's, we got a box. We got a square. I know that people's faces are now circles versus squares. So I'm just kind of checking to make sure. The monster hurricane, yes, I'm hoping I can be some sort of small distraction for you. Yes, Texas and Florida are in trouble, and never mind Northwest, and just burning down. So I hope everyone's good. It's not showing very well this morning. Try logging out and logging back in to Facebook. Unfortunately, I don't have any other great suggestions other than that. And unfortunately, leave a couple comments and then maybe watch it on the replay. So that you get into the live drawing. So let's switch down here. Move my pen. And let's start. Of course, I made this card before I went on, where did I even put it? All right, before I even went on vacation. So I have to remember how I made it. And we're going to do something different with it too than I did for the swaps. So we're going to start with, where did I put my paper? There we go. We are going to start with Whisper White, and it is a half sheet, so it's 4 1/4 by 11. But like usual, about an hour after this broadcast, I'm going to put up a post with the recap of this. On that post, we'll have a free PDF, and that PDF will have the photo, all the cut sizes, all the products I use, and a place you can take some notes so that you can easily recreate this later. So that is it. Like my hairstyle. Thank you very much. I got it like 6 inches chopped off right before I went on vacation. So thank you. All right, so we're folding. Here, hold on. Let me get my scoreboard from where I keep it. So we're going to score this in half. So it's 11. So we're going at 5 1/2. And then let's stick this back where it goes. And here we go. And use my bone folder. Make a nice crisp fold there. So I'm going to stick that aside. So I'm going to take, so this is where we're going to do a lot of our work. This is very vanilla. And let me get you a close-up. And what if we do that? There we go. So I'm going to stamp on this, and I'm going to stamp on... See, I think I have prepped really well, and I have not. Where is my... Okay. Everybody look, I've lost my Early Espresso ink. Oh, here it is. Ooh, Early Espresso. You know, I don't know how often I try to prepare in advance. Yeah, not so good. Not so good sometimes. All right, so I want this to be as far to the left as I can. So let me try. Hopefully this ends up right side up. There we go. So this is a statement. When I count my blessings, you are on the top of my list. I just thought that was so pretty. So I'm going to put that down. And I'm done with this sheet. So I'm going to move that off to the side. And I'm going to bring over, this is vellum. And I'm going to open up, I got clear embossing powder. So what we're going to do is we're going to stamp the flower on the vellum. And we're going to emboss it with the clear. And then we're going to color with markers on the back. And I know we've talked about this before, and some people wanted to see how it's done. So here we go. So I'm going to use my embossing buddy. Always remember to use your embossing buddy before you stamp. I seem to always remember to do it after I stamp. So I try to keep it right with all my stuff. So I'm going to try. When we've done this in the past, I have stamped in Versamark and then stamped in the ink color. So I'm going to just stamp in the Early Espresso, which is why I've got my, let's see if I move things over here so you can see everything. So I've got my clear embossing powder ready to go. I have the vellum all ready and my Early Espresso ink. And I'm going to do this really quick. I'm going to ink, stamp, and get the paper right into the clear embossing powder. So here we go. Make sure I got some nice coverage and line it up. Go, and I'm going to stick this right in here. Boom. And where our inks are fast drying, the vellum does kind of slow it down a little bit. So I have a little extra time. I will admit I have been able to do this on paper as well. You just got to be really fast. All right, so let me put this away so I don't send clear embossing powder all over my craft room. Did that before. And close up my ink pad. And, all right, let's start the heat gun down. I'll start it below my desk so you don't have to hear it. Let me move the... all right, here we go. I just start at one end and then move along. There we go. Whoops. Okay. So I'm just looking for, whoops, the ink to be shiny. And I'm caught on something and it's heating up my hand. All right, let's, oops, shut off. All right, let's see. Let's see. I like to look in the light. I gotta find some light. Nope. Ooh, I'm getting thunder here, so I apologize if I lose you, if we lose power. I just heard a good boom. Here we go. All right. Do I have that? All right, we're going to assume I've heated this up all right. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure I've got it all right, but we're going to ignore it. We're going to pretend. So I'm going to color with markers. And I'm coloring on the back of the vellum. So you got a little bit of leeway on mistakes. But I'm also, because the markers don't dry immediately like they do on paper, I can blend these colors a little bit. So let me show you what I'm going to do. So let's start with the leaves. And so for the leaves, I'm using Garden Green and Lemon Lime Twist. And I'm going to start with, I'm going to take a little bit, and I want the bottom to be darker. So I'm just putting a little at the bottom of the leaves. And that's it. Oops. Now I'm going to use the lemon lime twist. And I'm going to start from the top. Let's see, make sure you can see what I'm doing. There we go. I'm going to flatten it out. And I'm putting the lemon lime twist in. And I'm going to get this one. I'm going to do these little skinny ones that I want to stay the lightest green first. All right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this lemon lime twist marker to grab the darker green. And I'm going to pull the garden green up into the lemon lime green. This will not hurt my marker. There we go. Get that. I don't know if you can see how that now blends. And I'm going to use a scrap piece of paper and just wipe off the dark green onto off the lemon lime twist onto the green. What embossing powder? I use clear, so I stamped in early espresso, and then I immediately stuck it in the clear. So from the front side, it's brown instead of a black. So there are my leaves. So now I'm going to do the same thing with the flower petals. So here I'm using Cajun Craze and Peekaboo Peach. So again, I'm going to put the Cajun Craze at the bottom. I'm going to do one flower at a time. Make sure you can see this. Okay. And I'm just going to kind of like put some ink down. Then I'm going to take the Peekaboo Peach and I want to color in the top. Okay, and so I want to get the part at the top without any of the mixed color first. Now I'm going to come in and I'm going to grab some of the Cajun Craze with the peach marker. So it's blending and kind of moving that Cajun Craze color around and moving it into the peach. Trying to blend those two colors. Okay, so now, oops, that's not my scrap. That's not scrap. So now I'm going to take my scrap piece again before I go on to the other one and remove the Cajun Craze from my peach marker. And now I'm going to do this other flower. And again, I'm just going to add a little bit of Cajun Craze. I'm going to start again at the top. Make sure you can see what I'm doing. Start at the top. Get the peach mixed in. Nope. Now I want to take the peach marker and grab the Cajun Craze ink and move that up in so it blends. I'm going to add a smidge more over here. And then, okay, again, wipe off the Cajun Craze off my marker. And close up my markers. And then last marker I'm going to use is Soft Sky. And I'm just adding in the center of these flowers where the little, I don't know, I'm no floral person, so the little stems in the middle of the flower are, just to add a little, and I'm not blending this at all. I'm just putting this in. It's just to add a little bit of highlight. So that's what it looks like from the front. So now I need to attach this on top of this to get this look. So when I did these, I used some well-placed glue dots. So I put one here, put one down here under the coloring, and I put one over here, which gave me a great excuse to use this gold faceted gem. But I'm going to try, because I like trying new things, is the Sizzix permanent adhesive sheet. So I want to attach this completely to either the vellum or the vanilla, and then put the vellum on top of the vanilla. And I've cut this the same size. Oh, I hope I'm explaining it well. Thank you. Sometimes I get tongue-tied, and I'm like, you know, the thing with the thing. It goes around and blends and mush with the thing. So here we go. So this peels. Like I said, I cut it in advance. Let's see. Let's try this one. I'm just going to try and line them up as best I can. We can cut and trim if it doesn't work. All right, so now I have this stuck to the front of my Very Vanilla. Oop, and I did get, all right, should have trimmed it beforehand. All right, so now I'm going to apply this to the top. Again, trying to match up the sizes. Probably should have cut one a little bigger than the other, but boom. Oh, I smudged something. There we go. Oh, it was that powder that I didn't get perfectly heated. I don't know why, but that's what happens when you're live. Things don't always go perfect. All right, so, yep. All right, so there we go. Actually, that came out pretty good. So that does work for attaching vellum. So let me throw this away, and we're going to attach this to some Cajun Craze. And where's my snail? It's disappeared. Okay, so let's see. And make sure I'm in focus for you. Oh, I got rumblies outside. Thunderstorms are coming. All right. So, all right, let's leave that for a minute. So now let's finish up. And I add my DSP. This is the painted autumn. I think it's autumn. It's one's harvest, one's autumn. This could be harvest or autumn. I don't know. It's all on the PDF that I forgot to print out for myself. And let's see. Let's add this with dimensionals. Find those. And to get a little bit of oomph. All right. So let's remove these, and I think my finger is stuck in that spot. I don't know why that didn't work. Rainy days are good. It's a perfect excuse when you have a rainy day to just camp out in your craft room. I totally agree. There we go. All right. And put that away. And I'm going to use another one of these gold faceted gems because it looked cute on there. And I like to use my pokey tool. So I'm using the smaller ones. I'm just going to stick that right in the corner. And there we go. Kind of simple, kind of easy, kind of pretty. I like that I can blend. I can blend the color. So lately it's kind of been one of my go-to projects. So there's the two different ones. So this one you can see I didn't attach the vellum completely, just in a few spots, and it does kind of stick up here. And this one's with the Sizzix adhesive sheets, which I like a lot. I think it came out good. So I hope you guys liked that. So now it's time for our giveaway, our live giveaway. So if you missed it in the beginning, if you leave a comment, you can win a Bermuda Bay stitched ribbon. Ooh, ooh. I don't know if you can hear the thunder. Oh. Okay, so quickly before I lose something. And hold on, we're waiting for a website to come on. All right, pick a winner. So let me come down here, and I'm gonna bring you over here. So you can enter to win by commenting, and you get one entry for the live giveaway. So whoever's name pops up is going to be our winner for our live giveaway of the ribbon. It is very dark out my window, yes. Okay, and it is Susan Krabby. Is it Krabby? Reed. Congratulations, Susan. So Susan, if you head over to Crafty Stampin, he had the specials giveaways. and it's slow all of a sudden, you can enter the form right here and fill it out, and I will mail it right off to you. So I thank everybody for coming today. I wish everybody safety in the next few days, weeks, if you're in the Northwest. And I will be back on Friday, and I look forward to seeing everybody again. So thank you for stamping with me, and I will see you later. Bye.